was the end of June. Yeah, and then we got on that plane. Then we went to Guam. We went there in Guam and had a bowl of bug soup. Oh, it was good. That was the first taste of bug juice. And getting a little more nervy all along. This is one of those things. You're in a plane. You're not loaded up. I can remember landing in Da Nang, and opened the back end of that plane, come down, and that smell that came out of there. Oh Christ! Yeah, and heat. And we didn't have no weapons. I'm going, Jesus, Mary Joseph, I'm in Vietnam. I don't have a rifle. There's something wrong with this picture, right? And we were on that tarmac for quite a few hours. Of course, it seemed like an eternity because no weapon. And then we were assigned to different areas. All of us went to different places. I went with regiment at that time, 3rd Marine Regiment, outside of Da Nang. We go out and chase drones. God almighty, if we think of a drone today, I can run a drone from right here. This was pretty good size. It was like a fuselage of a plane. And when they'd go down, we'd set up perimeters for those. They'd go down in rice paddies and whatnot. So I did that for quite a while. And we'd do patrols, the rice paddy hop, and worked with a lot of South Vietnamese at that time. We didn't see as many booby traps, I didn't, as they did further south. We were up here in what's called I Corps. That was Marines. That's where we were stationed. Then you got Corps 2 and the 3rd Corps. And now down here, I was never down there, so you know I would never talk for them. They did have an awful lot of booby traps. I mean, real them pungy bits and the whole works. Not that we didn't, but not like these poor bastards. That was the son of a bitch.
Was it?
Yeah, that was just everything you can think of. Anything you can imagine happened there. The flanks were going to move the Vietnamese into us, and we were going to be the kill zone. But didn't quite happen that way. They drew us in, and we were ambushed. Pretty much. 3, maybe 4, were totally cut off. We set in fast, and we stayed there. We ended up being an area where the wounded and maimed and everything would come through. We made sure they had a way back to the rear. This is where, yeah, you would see fellas coming in and screaming, hollering. They're bad. I can remember one young fella. All he wanted to know is if he still had his nuts, because he knew he didn't have no stomach. 881 is where I was. These were kills. How many guys we were losing a day at that time? I never knew it, but